But Jesus come. And he said, away with all of that. You can be clean. You can have peace of mind. You can lay down clean and get up clean. You can have so much peace of mind. The things that are stagnating your mind on tonight, you won't even have to worry about them no more. Because when those problems come, you can say, here, Jesus. Take this away from me. I didn't say you're going to get sick. Oh, I have been sick. Sick unto death. How many times? But let me tell you about my doctor. Hallelujah, Jesus. I was suffering from cancer in my tubes. I went to the hospital for examination for childbirth. And they began to tell me how severe the cancer was and how it had spread and da-da-da-da-da. You cannot leave this clinic. I was at the clinic on one side of the street, hospital down the street. I said, I gotta go home. You can't go home. You gotta go into surgery immediately. Baby's already dead, and you're next. Okay, I gotta go home. I said, I got 2 little children at home. That was my excuse to get out of here. My husband was at work, and the kids were sitting out there in the waiting room. I said, I have 2 little children, and I have to go make provisions for them. I can't leave here and go to the hospital and leave my children with nobody. My kids sitting out there, so they let me go. Told me, said, don't you eat nothing else? You be in the hospital in the morning at 9 o'clock sharp. Do you understand? Or you're going to die. So when they let me out of their examination room, I went out there and got my 2 little girls and I went home. When I got home, I got on the telephone. See, it's precious to know that you know somebody that knows somebody. It's wonderful to know that you know somebody that can call on somebody that can do something about your problem. So I called my pastor, and I began to tell her what the doctors had said. And she listened patiently. I was in Chicago. She was in Providence. That's a south suburb of Chicago. And when I got through talking, she said, you're going to be just fine. No magic wand, no voodoo, no medication, no knife. She didn't say, I'm coming over right now and cut you. She said, you're going to be fine. First of all, you got to have faith. So I thank God because he said he gave every man a measure. So I had a measure. Wonderful Jesus. Secondly, you got to believe. I thank God for knowing that he is a healer. And that he hears the cries of those that call upon his name diligently. And I knew that my pastor called on the name of the Lord without ceasing. I knew that my pastor laid out before God, gave herself to him, and when she called, he answered. So when she said, you're going to be just fine, that was gold. I didn't say, can I come out there so you can pray for me? I didn't say, will you come over here and pray for me? I didn't say, well, I'll meet you at church so you can pray for me. Because when a person that say they belong to God, and they mean what they say, and they give themselves to God, and that connection is there. Between that person and the Almighty, you can trust what they say.
Come on.
From that moment till I went in to deliver, I never went back to the doctor. I may have been between 3 and 4 months at that time.